Hi guys, my name is Tony Woods and I will be taking you through the SISNI guitar method, Fundamental Chord Shapes, book number 1. Okay, so hopefully you've made it through your book 1, page 33, unless you've gotten a revised edition of how to read chord diagrams. We just finished up with our power chords in the last couple of lessons. We're going to give those a break for a little bit. We will come back to them, but you can only learn those so fast. So we're going to talk about open chords today, specifically the chords in the key of G, and we may as well get a start here. Okay, so on your chord charts, you should have numbers underneath the strings on your chord charts. For instance, the key of the G chord there. I would always start with your first finger. So, first finger in that key of G, that G chord is going to go right here. Second finger goes on top. Third finger or pinky, whichever's your favorite. I like the pinky because later on we'll use this third finger on a chord. So you want to make sure that your second finger is in the same fret as your pinky finger. They should be the same fret. And you're going to strum all the strings, all the way from the top down. That's a G chord. And my suggestion is once you do that, you take your fingers off, look at the diagram, and make the same chord over again. First finger, second finger, pinky or third finger. These are in the same fret. And we'll strum it all again. Take your hand off, and I'd make the chord again. Always make the chord using the same the same way you make the first one. First finger, second finger, pinky or third finger. Strum them all. Okay, let's give the C chord a try. First finger, second finger, third finger on the C chord. So let's place that first finger first, then the second finger, then the third finger. Now you notice at the top, right next to the C there's an X. There's X's and there's O's on top of the strings. The X means you don't strum that top string. So you skip that one. Start on the 5th string and strum down. 5th string and strum down. The O's mean these strings that don't have fingers on them still get strummed. Alright, so we take our hand off and make the C chord again. First finger, second finger, third finger, strum from the 5th string down. Now at this point in the game, if you really are a beginner, just bought your guitar today kind of thing, don't fret too much if you get a couple duds when you're strumming. It's going to take quite a while for everything to sound very, very clean. That's the hard thing about to convey in a video, because if you were working one-on-one with a teacher, he could say that that's just fine. But anyway, for now, don't be too hard on yourself. Just keep making the chords and making the shapes. And eventually, and I'm talking it could take months, you'll get a nice sounding chord. So, fingers off, let's make the C chord again. First finger, second finger, third finger. C chord off. Again, first finger, second finger, third finger. Strum down. Okay, we're coming to the D chord. The D chord, you'll notice, has 2 X's. The 6th string and the 5th string. You don't play those 2 strings when we make the D chord. So, let's make the D chord in our typical pattern. First finger first, second finger next, third finger is your triangle. So these 2 fingers and this finger make a triangle. We'll call that the triangle chord. Skip the top 2 strings and strum down. Alright, take those fingers off. Put them back on the same way we did the first time. First finger, second finger, third finger, Should look like a triangle. Strum down. Now you'll see a little footnote in your book there, optional 7th. And if you look down at your exercise, you're going to see that the 9th bar there, the 3rd line down, there's a D with a 7 on top of it. That's called a D7. You play that chord slightly different than the D chord. You play the dotted note that's on your chord chart. So you're going to have to use different fingerings in order to play the D7. The D7 is 1st finger on the dotted note, 2nd finger on the top string, 3rd finger on the string underneath. So now you're forming another triangle, but it's pointing a different direction. You're not going to put this finger back on because you wouldn't be able to hear this one. So you're substituting this note for this front note. So this is a D7. Skip the top 2 strings. D7. Alright, let's make the shape again. 1st finger, 2nd finger on top, 3rd finger underneath. Should form a triangle, and we'll strum it. Lastly, we got the E minor chord, probably the easiest chord in the book. Only takes 2 fingers. 1st finger goes first. Put the 2nd finger on next. They're both in the same fret. And strum all the strings. Okay, so that's what I would recommend. Take your fingers off. Remake the chord. 1st finger, 2nd finger. Strum down. That's how I recommend you practice all 4 of those. Let me take you through the strumming exercise down at the bottom. G chord, 1st finger, 2nd finger, pinky or 3rd finger. We're on the exercise at the bottom of the page. We're going to strum that whole thing 4 times. Make the C chord. Here we go with the C chord. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. Strum that 4 times. To the D chord. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. 4 times. Back to the G chord. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. E minor, 1st finger, 2nd finger. C chord, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. E minor, 1st finger, 2nd finger. C chord, 1st, 2nd, 3rd finger. D7, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger. The triangle is pointing that way. And back to the G. 1st finger, 2nd finger, pinky or 3rd finger. Awesome. Good luck with those, guys. Hope that clears up any confusion. Practice hard. Have a great day. I'll catch you on our next lesson.